Yay! Stream 2. Alright, that little yay at the beginning didn't like make any sense. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So I did a little bit of work on Sims Free Play. Not as much as I thought I said I was going to do, but I still did a bit of work. Hang on, let me turn it down. So I did go ahead and do a few quests. I did the search a bookshelf quest, make a heart-shaped cookies quest, and that was pretty much it. And I had at least one of them farming so we can get more money. So I had to buy a toaster after I get some stuff, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a few more quests that are available and that aren't like super extensive. So they did. One of them did go to work. The other one, I went to bed before I was able to let him go to work. So I'm gonna try and do that again. Let's buy this toaster, and now it wants us to cheese and tomato on toast. So hang on. Cook this. And what I want this guy to do is to go ahead and do some bell peppers. So there are a few things that will most likely help you in the long run. The level ups are so worth it. I would do anything just to get a level up, even if it means to do like farming like forever, or just to get their skills up. But I usually just do farming because I think it's more worth it because you also get money while doing so. And bell peppers are free, so you can just spam them. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take over here, and I'm going to get his stuff up and try to level up to level 7 while she finishes up. I don't think I'm going to be spending any money on The Sims. Alright, let's use the toilet. Alright, sweet. Yep, now it wants us to tap on the plate and choose grab plate. Grab plate. Alright, now it wants us to chat. But you also want to go take a nap. Power snooze. I guess we could just have you do this for a while. I don't know. I'm thinking. Now what? Because there isn't a whole lot of time. I mean, we could do Plagues Inc. Or we can get another sim. No, I don't think that's worth it. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy with the carrots, and then we're just gonna go play Plagued Inc. for a while. Alright, Plagued Inc. And we're gonna try the vampire one again, because that one just like snuck up on me. Like, I had absolutely zero idea what I was doing. What am I watching? Oh, right. I will get it this time, I swear. I swear it. Why am I doing that? Leave the earphones alone. I already allowed it though. Oh my god. Remind me never to eat right before a stream. We really hope you enjoy playing. We have a lot of fun. Upgrade to premium if you want to play experiment. Remove all adverts later. Um, how much is it to get this? Oh, Jesus, no. Looks like we're just playing. I got to play inked. No. New game. Bacteria. Normal. What should we call this one? Just. No. We'll call this one Charmed. Only because I'm watching the Charmed TV show from like a long time ago. Finally caught up on season 8. Almost finished with season 8. You are any bacteria to win? Oh, yeah. We all know what plagued ink. I think I want to start in Canada. Alright. Charm begins in Canada. Yes. We're gonna get points, and we're just gonna save them until the end. So, yeah. It's only 2 infected. Global warming. Hot countries getting hot. Jesus Christ. Transmission. Still can't do anything. Yes. Where? Livestock. No. I think air should be the first one. What is it for air? Oh, no. Blood. We're going just do that one. I just got an achievement. Thank you! Not really needed, but thanks anyway. For toilet paper, inhumane. Oh, dear Lord. Rio Olympics mystery. Postpone the Rio Olympics. That is, I just noticed what that looked like. Alright. Let's see. Transmission. Rodents. Insects. I think we'll go with the water first. I think it might go faster that way. Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be getting points. Alright, I need to stop. Tropical storm Shakira, less intensive than expected. Yep, that was what I was waiting for. Okay. Yep, so it just pauses it. They're actually gonna go real quick. And they're gonna do this again. So we're gonna go to Webtoons real quick. don't judge me for Messenger. Okay? I love my little Mystic Messenger. Even though I don't use it anymore because I already got with 7. 7. It's like almost instant. Boop. 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 Do 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 do. Okay. So guys, don't forget to go check me out on Webtoon. Huge sellout moment. And my favorite YouTubers are actually moment, so I'm just like, why? Some legends are told will remember me. I guess I could go over Patreon real quick. I don't think I'm hooked up on my tablet yet, though. I don't think. I might have to hook myself up. No, I think I hooked myself up. Oh, there you go. I'm just like, what? Good. Good. I don't know how to use the app. That and this live bars thing is like all up in my way. Forget it. Okay. So there are a few things with Patreon. There's the $3, the $5, and $20. And I'm actually gonna go to the computer room to just talk about anything. I do have to make a change to Patreon a little bit. I said with the $5 that you'll get your name on the underneath the comic. Why did I just turn my computer off? But actually, it's the $3 that you actually get your name underneath the thing. Just stretching. Oh my God, turn on. So the $3 I do follow you on social media, and for the $5 you actually can give me like suggestions, comic ideas or like video ideas. Because trust me, I need those a lot because I don't know what to talk about. I pretty much just ramble on. That is not my pledges. Okay, so I'm actually wrong. The $3 is the Stone Age reward. So the Twitter follow. The drawing ideas for YouTube, and the name is added to the bottom of the comic pages. For the Bronze Age is all the previous rewards and random art through email. And I think I also want to add something to that, but I haven't, and that's $10, not 5. And then the golden tier rewards is all the previous rewards, plus Discord chatting on Saturdays, 20% discount on merch if I ever have any, and I'll also give you my private email. It's not private email, but it's one for the account, and you can send me art if you want me to critique it or anything. I do have a goal. If I do reach my $50 per month, a speed paints will begin on YouTube. And then the other one is the $100 one, and I'll actually start doing gaming on YouTube, such as the games I'm doing now on stream, and more like uh and more stuff like Minecraft and stuff. Are you serious? That shows? How long does that stay? Alright, well, I think that's funny. Hang on, I'm checking yesterday's stream. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I switched. Yeah. How long for? An hour and 5 minutes and 48 seconds. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Let's go back to The Sims, because right now I'm just talking about useless stuff, and I'm switching. I'm switching thing again. The reason why I'm not streaming on my computer is because my computer is super old. It can only support, can hardly support Minecraft itself. So, alright, so this is invite another sim over. It's already done. Cook some burgers on a stove. I'm actually going to tell you to clean up for a sec. And I'm going to ask you to do some bell peppers while she does stuff. Let's go ahead and clean up this. Gotta plug my tablet back in so it doesn't die randomly. I don't know why it would die. It's like at full. Might as well clean this up as well. And now start cooking some 20 minutes. Oh, so help me. Alright. For you, my dear friend. 7 hours? No one does that crap. We'll just do the 30 seconds one. Because technically 20 minutes is just like 40 times I have to do the 30. Hmm. I'll just be staring at this guy like the whole time. So, what else do I want to talk about? Let's go over anime. Okay, I'm a huge otaku. If I draw comics, I'm definitely an otaku. I wouldn't call myself a weeb, but I don't really have a ton of merch. I have like a Pikachu and maybe a Sebastian wristband, but other than that, I'm not much of a otaku. However, if you were to call me a weeb, I would say only for Sebastian Senpai. And if you guys don't know which Sebastian, it would be Sebastian from Black Butler. I am crazy obsessed with him. However, I do want the body pillow of Sebastian so much. Like, a lot. I really want Sebastian's body pillow. Like, you guys have, like, absolutely no idea how much I would just straight up love someone if they just gave me Sebastian's body pillow. But I would love them for life. I mean, less than Sebastian Senpai, but well, you get what I mean. I would love them. I have to create a BO box now. Are you talking to those plants, man? Dude, Darren, the crap, man. Oh, just finished cooking. What's some other anime that I like? I liked Vampire Knight. It was good, but every time I've tried to rewatch it, it just didn't have that same feel as when the first time I watched it, so I can't really re-see it. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Um, hmm, what is another thing? Another thing. Blue Exorcist, one of my favorite anime, other than Black Butler. Okay, it's heaven on earth. Do not get me started on Black Butler. Okay. Hmm. Black Cat. I haven't seen Black Cat in so long, but like Black Cat is like why am I being so black right now? Um but I love Black Cat. Black Cat is just one of those awesome anime. Alright, so what's some other anime? I seriously I have a huge anime list of all the anime I've seen, and like you can't not tell me what's your favorite anime because there's like multiple in like the first spot, so it's just like I can't. But Black Butler is my favorite just because of Sebastian Senpai. Just because of Sebastian Senpai. I do have to say that one of my worst crap, I can't really talk. I seriously cannot talk. Um, the number one anime I cannot stand is Sailor Moon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Just the most girliest anime I've ever seen. I can't get past the first episode because it's so girly. I understand why people do like Sailor Moon, so I can't not just say, hey, stop watching this. This is so girly. It's so stupid. What the hell would you want? No, I won't never be like that. I was like, I would always give Sailor Moon one of those. I try not to be biased with Sailor Moon. I know Sailor Moon was basically all girls anime, but I know that a lot of guys have also watched Sailor Moon. It was in that day and age. It was a long time ago. Even one of my favorite teachers likes Sailor Moon. I cannot just say Sailor Moon is so not worth it to watch. I can't say that because so many people love Sailor Moon. So because of me not liking Sailor Moon does not mean that you guys don't have to like Sailor Moon. If you like Sailor Moon, that's up to you. I just don't understand why people don't give it a. I can't really say too much about it because I know I'll probably get a lot of hate on this video for saying something bad about Sailor Moon. So I'm gonna keep quiet. um, What is another anime I've watched? Prince of Stride. Okay, this anime literally makes me feel like I should probably run, like when I'm watching it, because of all the adrenaline that's going through the screen. And I really wish it's actually a sport because I would watch it straight up. Prince of Tennis is one of those old animes that you usually watch on Adult Swim back in the day, because I would literally stay up just for Prince of Tennis. Prince of Tennis. It's Prince of Tennis, and I was like one of those animes that I enjoyed. And there was always this one moment in the whole anime that I remembered from childhood that made me literally search for the anime as I got older. But I love Prince of Tennis. Uh, Naruto, I do have to point out, is my first ever anime that I've ever watched. My cousin showed it to me late at night, right before Adult Swim came on. And after that, I would go to sleep. But I would always stay up later, and eventually I found out about Inuyasha, and then Pokemon, and then I was just like, oh, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. So I've stayed with anime since I was around 6 or 7, watching anime late at night. Thanks to my cousin who can't understand why I'm not reading manga and just watching anime. So it's he's the one who showed me anime, but he's never shown me manga. So yeah, so I'm not much a huge fan of manga, but I will seriously read manga. Mostly because on you can't find certain manga as an anime, and you can't see certain anime as a manga. Like Yuri on Ice. Yuri on Ice was okay anime, and I can see why a lot of people would love anime. Trust me, I was in that phase too until it kind of the ending to Yuri on Ice. I do have to say, was so gay. It was so gay. I love you so much, Yuri, but I will definitely see season 2 of Yuri on Ice because I feel like Yuri on Ice has so much more potential and it's so worth it to see. And then there's a different other anime that is. I'm just rambling on. I'm seriously rambling. I'm letting it go. Um, there's another anime that I know one of my favorite YouTubers just hates. Um, Sword Art Online, and I understand why he doesn't like it. I know why. He doesn't like Sword Art Online. The concept of being stuck inside of a video game is really cool. But I could see why a lot of people would be turned off, mostly because season 2 kind of messed up the whole aspect of being a sword based anime, but it still kept to the basis of being a gaming anime, which I didn't quite get and I didn't quite enjoy it, only because of that reason, that there just wasn't enough sword fighting and it was based on guns. And guns, I don't like guns. I like swords, I like knives, I like anything in between those two, not guns. So I didn't finish watching season 2, but I believe I've seen season 1 at least once or twice. I've seen Black Butler, all seasons of Black Butler, at least 51 times. Maybe not Circus, but everything else I've seen about 51 times. Because I'm crazy incest with Black Butler. It's kind of sad, really. I'm actually gonna rewatch Black Butler now that I'm thinking about Black Butler so much. God darn it. I'm now in that Black Butler phase right now. God darn it. Anyway. Um, hmm. What is another anime? What is another anime? Oh, the Sims build it. No thanks. Okay. What is another anime? I actually have no idea. I've seen a ton of anime, so you can't tell me I haven't seen a ton of anime. But like me actually talking about it is kind of like no. Yes. Oh, 11 people. You guys are gonna have to read it on your own. Let's push that aside. Push this aside. Nope. Push that aside. Bailey, 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 bum, Bailey. Alright, let's like move off of actual anime and let's actually move on to something that I know a lot of you guys will probably be very interested in, and that is creating your own anime and or manga. So I know a lot of you guys probably are questioning yourself on trying to do a huge project. Well, I just have to tell you that I think it's worth it to do a large project. Doing a large project will actually help you in the long run when trying to develop your skills. This a large project can lead you to doing research on different poses, which will help you a lot. Like it will actually help you in the long run. And me doing my comic pages have definitely helped me out in developing my style. I mean, right now my style is still developing on its own, but it won't be able to develop without doing this large project. So I do have to say that doing a large project is definitely worth it. So don't just hold it off. Actually do a project. It's going to help you. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what type of project you're trying to do. It can be just writing a book to get yourself started. Is just enough to give you enough experience in what you're trying to do. As in, if you are trying to, you know, but like don't get discouraged when you can't draw very well. It doesn't matter how good you draw, it depends on whether or not you have a good storyline. People usually, when going to an anime, they don't just look at the characters, but they also look at the story plot line. Well, that's what I do anyway. I usually go straight for the story plot line, and if I like the plot line, then I usually stick with it. Even if the characters look a little bit off or wrong for the type of anime. But if I don't like the plot, usually I would go to the characters and look at the characters. And if I don't like the characters or the plot, I usually don't watch the anime. But you usually don't judge a book by its cover like I do. So please don't judge a book by its cover. Most manga can actually be quite well written, and some manga can be not so well written. It just depends on who's actually writing it. Let me put it at that. Um, hmm. Yeah, so do a project now. Don't wait later. Even if you do not have a computer, but you do have a phone, just take pictures of your artwork and save them in your phone. And then post it online for others to see. Criticism helps an artist to get better at their work as well. So do not be afraid for criticism. Criticism will help you get better. Even if people criticize your work and say that it's terrible and it's nothing but stick figures, then you know what you need to work at. But don't take the criticism and yell at them because they don't like your artwork. You like your artwork, even if you know on the inside you don't. It may just be stick figures, but to you, they're your RCs that are now just developing inside of your head. And I think it's about time that you take those two stick figures and try to develop them into something that's not stick figures, but your own OCs created by you in your own imaginary world that could potentially become something either. Now this live stream, I don't know why I'm saying video, literally just went from weird to even weirder. How much time do you need? Yeah. Um, So criticism in doing large projects are really good for doing your own artwork, but studying anatomy or just pictures on Google Images is another great way of practicing and will help you a ton in developing your own art style. Now, you may just search up a butt ton of images like how to draw a head or how to draw hands, but don't you think that tutorials should be more explained? And head over to my webtoons where I actually explain body. No, I'm kidding. So far I've done heads, I've done a wolf, I've done feet, and I'm actually waiting for give me more suggestions for what they actually want to see. So if you guys do want to see something, you know, comment down in the bottom of this comic section and I'll get to it on the webtoons. Yay! I'm just like, Or actually go to webtoons, search me up at Drawing Fandom, and actually get to comment down in my comic section on one of my latest comments. But let's see. Let's see what happens, shall we? Mm-hmm. Yes. Now you're gonna tell me to call to Mio. I actually hate this quest line because it takes so much time. Call to me. Cancel. Cancel because I really don't care. Rest eyes on the couch while you come back over here and do carrots while I talk. Okay. So, here's another thing. Large projects can take a good majority of your time. So before you do a large project, to make sure that you and your teachers at school, if you are at school, are actually on a pretty good basis. That means that you have pretty good grades, and that you could convince your parents to give you a debit card if you're old enough, or have them create an account where you can just put your money in there and they'll keep the debit card on them until you're of age. That will also help you with financial problems in the future, if you don't use the card, only if it's well needed, as in getting a new setup for drawing, getting a new tablet if your tablet breaks, or just getting a tablet general. A new computer is also one, especially if you want to do live streams, like me, and I have no money. Haha. Yeah. Woo. Jesus. um. Mm, yeah. So always plan ahead for these types of things. Um. There's so much to talk about when trying to make a manga or an anime or a comic, and it's more based on what's around you and what you can do about it. And I don't really think that a majority of people can create their own manga or anime due to the materials they have around them. Because you may not have a graphics tablet now, but you might get one later on, maybe a few years or so. But if you don't start your anime career now, or your manga career, you may not get the advantage of having one. So what you want to do is start early, go on websites, and find a way to get money without damaging yourself by getting scammed by a bunch of people. There's some other stuff. What's this? Community center. There's some other stuff that I do want to point out. But, yeah, I don't really think I'm going to keep on. Kind of did think that if I keep talking about it, I'm just gonna get myself get kicked in the butt. So we're just gonna keep going. Yup. Yeah. So there isn't really too much stuff to talk about. Oh, writing stories. If you're a book writer, then you really don't need this advice. But if you're trying to write an anime or manga or comic, you kind of need a story to go along with it. Or it's pretty much just bland and no one really wants to read it. For Love's a Stranger, my comic book, mine is about a girl named Anna going through relationship problems because of her mother's bad luck, and she thinks that her mother's bad luck is rubbing off on her. Now that is a good plot line, but that doesn't really tell you what's going to happen in each chapter. For the chapter I actually uploaded today, it shows of a problem that all of her friends know. So how is she going to get around this problem is how I'm going to write it in the next few pages. So what's really going to work? Thank you. God. Slap a sim. Why the hell would I slap? I don't want to slap a sim. Slap a sim. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're just gonna have to. Doesn't say it. It doesn't. Does slap a sim mean high five? Apparently not. nice. Okay. Okay. So, if you guys don't know how to get past this, basically you just need to do a lot of activities and stuff to be able to get past this. You just need to get to level 7. Okay, so another thing, I'm just gonna get their relationship up. So I need about 285 points. It's gonna take forever. Okay. I have to think about something. Aw, man! Girl, you better get your butt back over here. Okay. What else can I talk about? Oh, right. Plot development. Okay. The plot development is kind of hard to, like, talk about because everyone is different and what plot development is actually stands for. Plot development for me is usually how the build up to a certain event. Such as Jason is the male character who's Anna's male friend who usually just sticks around her. And the story behind him is that, well, I need to stop talking about my own characters. Okay, let me move to different characters. I don't want to talk about my story. Alright, just say that there's a guy named Nick, and he has a ton of family problems, but he's also in love with this girl. Well, what should he do? Or what should you do to try and make it so that he gets the girl and also solves the family problem? Or the family problem can get much worse and he could not get the girl. So this actually, though, and it's not related to my comic, I'm not actually going to make my story do that. No, please, just no. So you would do a huge build up. You could make him have an argument with the family on one page, and then have him meet up with the girl on another page, and then have them have an argument. But in the end, he ends up getting the girl, but him and his family are still on quite good terms. So that's how adding both plot lines together to make the story quite interesting to what the readers may expect you to do, but instead not giving them what they actually was going to do. Okay. Something else. Panels. Okay, panels are actually kind of hard to explain because panels come in many different shapes and sizes. You can have no panel at all and just a straight page, which is usually a cover page or a transition page. A transition page is usually from one chapter to another. There's a half panel, which could be blank on top or blank on the bottom with panels underneath or above it. And then there's full panel page, which is a ton of panels on one page. The max amount of panels on the page is at least 6 to 7 panels. So when you're writing a manga, please make sure to keep the panels 6 to 7 and not just all over the place with a ton of small boxes And try to vary the boxes to triangles, rectangles, and don't just straight up just do boxes. I did that for like my second comic because I was rushing. Because I was pretty busy that day. But don't do that, please. So there is actually something else. Uh, Plot development also calls for panels. Each panel that you use for a plot development, as if two characters were to kiss, should get a half panel page. That means that if their kiss is going to be at the end of the chapter, should be the bottom half of the panel, their own panel. So it gives more suspense. It gives the characters, the readers, more time to just be like, "Oh my God, they're kissing! Yeah, fangirl!" And don't forget to add sparkles and stuff and blush, and just don't make the characters freak out in the next chapter because I think it's just awkward. I'm kidding, but a lot of people do make the mistake of not adding enough detail to kissing scenes and other events that are very important in the storyline. As if someone was slamming their hand on a door, they don't make it one panel. They make it a very small panel and then just a gigantic panel for something else. I think that if someone were to slap their hand on a panel, it should be their own panel. People don't realize that. Especially those who are just starting off. See, if someone were to throw a knife, once the knife landed on something or someone, it would be its own panel. So that's what I mean by make sure that you watch your panels. Because a lot of people would add random panels just to make the story feel like it's there. But adding too many panels make feel like you're rushing and you're not realizing that you're adding too many panels. Each panel, if you're writing a story, you would summarize the story for the manga, and each panel would get either a sentence or a phrase that's going on in the summarize. So you would summarize it at least 2 to 3 times after you've fully written it, just to make sure that you don't add too much detail, but just enough to give them enough detail to realize, oh, you wanted this, so you drew this. That makes perfect sense. So watch that. Please watch that. Character development. Do you want very little character development? I need to talk clearly. Or do you want like more character development? Depending on plot and what the characters are doing. Now, there could be many different ways of actually developing a plotline and adding character development, but I guess we can actually get that in like an actual story because I think I'm just rambling on at this point. So so much for like our bro hug. Let's do this. What else can I talk about? Oh, my ear is irritating. I really like her style. I am sorry. I like the shoes. The shoes match her out. Why is everything I do based off of the color black? I have no idea. Maybe because I'm goth. Yeah, that seems about right. still no one's watching. She sneezed. Chest bump. Sure. Um, sure, do that. How much more? 2,000 or something? Alright, you come here and go daydream. Alright guys, I think I'm actually gonna end the stream here because I want to go join my favorite YouTubers while they stream. Because I didn't get to go last night because I fell asleep on them. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Sorry if it was less than yesterday's stream. I'm actually kind of not in the streaming mood, especially since no one's really watching. So it's just like I feel pretty